Welcome to another episode of Madutu Effect. I'm kind of want to touch base on circles. Uh, what happens is that circles are essential, and but at the same time there seems to be this understanding of them. Now, what I mean by circles, have you often seen uh, in practice or like in the movies? I hate to reference movies, but everybody sees them. Somebody draws out this big giant circle. Now, there's been times in the past where people will start spreading salt around a circle. Now, for protection. With that being said, let's step back a little bit to previous comments. Fear and doubt is the greatest demon anybody can ever encounter. So, in doing that, I want you to think very carefully. Are you trying to keep the demon in? Or are you trying to keep it from coming in? So, with your own fears and doubts, we can manifest whatever entity or whatever situation. So, with casting a circle for protection, think about what you're keeping in versus keeping out. Circles are a constant, no matter what. We have a natural field of energy around us. It's always circulating. It's polarized. We're grounded. So, with that being said, there's circles going on at all times, circles of energy. Now, when practitioners do circles, they honor quarters, they honor specific deities at each quarter. But notice how they walk. It's a circulation of a greater energy that's being manifested. So if I'm standing here and I'm talking to you and I kind of don't want you getting closer, internally that circulation will start to expand and increase. It's a natural instinct to do that. So there's different techniques to do that. And a lot of times it's called shielding. And this is where you can manifest your own wall. But how many times have you heard the term, this is my universe, this is my bubble, this is my zone, don't get into my zone. That is your circle. So don't be so quick to judge someone casting a circle, but also at the same time, look at the circle that you're casting. And I mean this for everyday life, not for practitioners or paranormal. Everyday life. Look at the circle you're casting from a point of view of, are you doing this to protect yourself from your own fears and doubts? Or are you doing it to keep others from coming in? From a practitioner standpoint, circles are always generating, always manifesting. And when we sync up, we run into each other like at a Culticon, and we encounter someone we feel connected to. That means the vibration of that universe can merge. It's kind of like the multidimensional concept. We can merge into other dimensions and feel connected. Same way with people. So, think about that. If you're throwing salt everywhere, it's a hilarious story to that. Casting salt everywhere, and you're putting yourself inside of a circle. think about what you're manifesting first. You could be pretty much so putting yourself in that exact scenario that you don't want to be in. Thank you very much. So it's time for the shout outs. So we have a new one, which is Phoenix Rising Metaphysical Emporium, Langley, BC. I've not had the pleasure of going to their location yet, but I have talked with them, and I've kind of trolled their store a little bit, and it looks pretty amazing. So if you're in the Vancouver area, definitely check them out. It's a long laundry list of items that they carry, and they carry Lalican Owens products. Speaking of which, had the pleasure of meeting Sean finally face to face at Occulticon. Wonderful person, amazing. His products, and I am regretting the Seer incense that I bought. I meant to get more before I left. I need more. If you get a chance, when you're in one of these shops, look for his products. They are beautifully made by a beautiful person. Which brings me to the Broom Closet, who also carries Lalican Owens products, the candles and the incense. But in Regina, the Broom Closet is pretty much so a family place. We all get together, hang out with Donna. Amazing individual, very strong, and you just can't help but be around her. She's amazing. And then we have Practical Magic and Curio Shop in Saskatoon. And also, it's another store I have yet to be to. I want to check them out very badly. They're very knowledgeable there. Their knowledge base is astounding from what I hear. And they're very community oriented. So, and this last one, the Witch Hunt Museum. I had a chance to interview Steve, check out the video on the Meditu Effect series, and he is really honestly an amazing person, him and his wife, and their heart is in the right place. Meditu stands for knowledge, and that's all he's trying to do, is spread knowledge, facts. And it's he's pretty much has an amazing collection that'll just take your breath away. And he is looking for a permanent location for the museum. Right now it's just an online museum. But if he can get someone to help him out, get a physical location, he has plenty of the artifacts. It's really astounding to look at. It takes your breath away. And talking with him, he's very knowledgeable about the history and the background of every piece in there. So go to witchhuntmuseum.com, check them out, show them some love, show them some support, and hopefully, because I am going back to Occulticon next year. That's no ifs, ands, and buts. So we'll all see you there. Thank you for joining us for another Meditu Effect.